We are back at Dungeons and Dragons. These people are in the bottom of the lair, and I'm facing off what is a much smaller dragon than I thought it would be.
This is the only figure I have, okay? You're about this high up on the... You're like, well, maybe a little higher.
Yeah, but you know
Can
what?
I just balance you on the...
I think... no, please don't. I think I can take him. Like, look at this. Like, me compared to him. Like, I feel like I've got this.
I feel like if we had appropriate miniatures, you would not be so confident. Roll for initiative.
Okay.
Well,
the dragon has landed. We cannot convince Ixtathor to get in the hoop, which is
Or
unfortunate.
status confirmed.
I cannot believe that this emaciated little girl is stronger than Kat.
Oh, man.
Well, maybe there's more to this story than I've said so far, isn't it? You'll learn shortly.
The miniature has been improved. It's now bigger.
you're
and
welcome.
Also flatter, but I'm okay with that. It is now a comparable size. We can take it.
Fuck that bottle.
The dragon just breathed on us.
Or, if you'd like, you can take the average damage, or you can roll and try to get less.
Oh no, we're rolling. Besides, this is more visual.
Okay.
So many dice.
I see a 1.
I see 2s
I
and
see
1s.
9s and 0s.
There's a 10. Oops, that's 2. That's 30. 40. 50. 58. 65. I want to point out that the average damage is 66. You did well.
Yay! We got less.
If only you were a halfling.
Kat's rolled her second one of the night. Good thing you're lucky. The battle is progressing, I guess. I don't know.
25.
25 hits.
Things are maybe going probably not okay. But that's alright.
2 more d8s.
Alright. So the dragon has recharged its breath and shot at us. Kat,
Look at that roll.
who is not very dexterous.
Nope, got a 2 and then I
Succeeded.
get a +1 right now.
Yanis, who
So
is
that's
very
21.
dexterous.
Fail.
Not doing so well.
I've brought shame to my people.
Well,
All
luckily
right, here it comes,
your
here it
people
comes.
consists of a dead puppet, so.
If only you would roll a 1.
All right.
Oh god. Why did we let Mike roll this, guys? This was a mistake.
I like
You
this
wanted
one.
this to be the first death.
No, that's a 10. You don't like that one.
That's.
She likes the idea of 0. She's
I like
zero.
the idea of 0 a lot.
50,
like this
63.
one.
63 points of damage, please.
Goodbye, everyone.
Are
It
you
doesn't
dead?
instantly kill you.
No.
It's coming close, though. She's got like 20 hit points left.
No, she's a 0.
63? You had 63 hit points?
No, I had less than that.
Oh, yeah, you're at 0.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Good news, Yanis is conscious again. Better news, Herbert actually healed someone.
Yes, jingle my bells, jingle!
Jingle, 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 jingle.
Also good news, the lady is helping us collect treasure.
Are you ready to
Not so
jingle
good
your
news,
bells?
the dragon is still alive.
It is a dragon, after all.
So Herbert attempted to... Yeah, and instead of hitting a giant dragon that was right in front
He's
of
not
him...
giant. I believe he is considered huge.
Okay, instead of hitting a huge dragon that was right in front of him, he,
Roll the 1.
Cat. The good news is that he doesn't do much damage. The bad news is that what?
The bad news is that on our critical injury chart here, Herbert decided to roll really high, which means Kat took some damage, which didn't really harm her that much. And then she ended up taking just a little bit of damage. But what we have here is called a injury chart because he rolled so well on his critical fail. And it's okay, but it's only a minor injury unless the person that is being hit is wearing heavy armor. Kat, are you wearing heavy armor?
I most definitely am wearing heavy.
Then you'll be rolling on the major injury chart. So
What do you roll? A d20?
We're gonna roll a d20, and
All right,
you're going
Kat.
to. I'm gonna let you know this right off the bat. They're all bad.
Okay, so it doesn't
I will say that one of the rolls, it's a 20, is a natural death.
I'm not
Ooh,
dead.
it's nice and low. 4. What happens to your poor body? Let's look it up.
I'm not instantly dead, guys.
4. Ooh, crippled arm. What happens is Herbert's trying to hit.
Crushed.
Herbert's trying to hit, and he goes, and he makes a big swing, and Cat goes, no! Moves around, and instead of putting the shield up, just tucks just enough, and it hits right up here. And it hits this little weird pressure point, and you feel the bones just crinkle and crack underneath there, and your hand becomes kind of tingly, and you lose the feeling on your whole arm, and it is completely useless. It's
You do
just
realize
dangling.
I'm a tinkerer, right?
Yeah.
You
Like,
can't tinker with just one hand. So your arm is as the gnomes say, you're pretty screwed.
I just cast Banishing Smite on myself in order to give myself many, many more abilities than what I was naturally bestowed. And then I pulled out my short bow of plenty, took a nice aim at the dragon, let it go, and
How much damage are we doing?
I landed an arrow. Let's see how much damage it does. All right.
24 plus a d6. Roll a d6.
Plus a d6.
The big
That's a
square
D8.
one.
Yes. There it is. And
27 points of damage.
Plus 6.
30
That's
points
two
of
for
damage.
Different damage. So, yes, the little multicolored, crazy pastel-looking shiny dwarf, which is actually a halfling,
actually a halfling.
does all the things that she just said. The dragon
Being very theatrical.
looks down at the slave woman, looking for his heel that he demanded, and as he looks down, a bolt comes right into his neck. And he looks over at you with this look of surprise and just awe and wonder as to how he, this 500-year-old dragon, could possibly be bested by 4 mortals as he just slowly creeps and moves back and forth and just collapses under his own weight. And she looks up at you. What did you do?
he was trying to kill us.
I was the sole combatant against Ixtath and his powers of evil, and I
She
valiantly
puts her
defeated.
hand up and says, silence. And no words come out of your mouth.
Keep going.
That's not.
I dispel magic.
How? No, don't you dare. This is maybe the best spell that. How can
Don't you
do
dare.
that? I would like to learn how to do that.
I just don't have silence memorized.
What do I do?
You come with us. You're free.
I cast dispel magic. You can speak.
And it was wonderful. It will speak of my victory once
then I
we get
cast Zone of
back to
Truth.
the town. Well, I had a lot of help. We defeated a dragon together, and it was pretty great. And I'm sure the rewards will be plenty, and Zane will be very happy with our victory. I feel kind of bad
news.
taking credit for all of this.
This. First off, zone of truth. Do you feel bad about taking credit for all this?
I feel very bad. I have a tendency to lie about a lot of things about my life. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed this or not. And I don't mean it. It's just kind of an impulse. I feel like I'm not really that special. I'm only 3 feet tall for one, and I just...
Can you turn Zone of Truth into like a ring, necklace?
I need to feel adequate compared
I
to
guess
the
we
rest
can
of you
try.
guys. My life isn't really that exciting. I just...
We still love you, Yana.
It'd be great if you could turn it on and off during, like, her stories.
Yes! Weird.
And then
remote control
at the
zone
end,
of truth.
I pulled my bow back and then I just let somebody else do it because I wasn't really much more of a coward than the rest of the
I
story.
wasn't feeling it.
But I
today.
killed the
My
dragon
stomach
by
hurt.
myself.
Okay. So I guess we scoop up the rest of the treasure.
As this woman is leaning against Ixtath, mourning the loss of her friend, you see
Her special
life
friend.
sort of leak back into her, and she actually has like a halo effect around her, where she has a slight golden glow about her. She puts her hands
Okay.
up in the air.
Oh,
Where's the hoop?
in
Herbert
Herbert
Herbert's
has
hand.
it.
She puts her hands up in the air
He would be here.
and does this. And all of the gold goes into like a big tube, and all of it within a matter of 2 seconds. What's wrong with this man?
A lot of things.
The real question is, do you want to stay in this cave forever? Because that is kind of your other option.
You have
I
to
don't-
No, come with
I
us.
don't remember what my purpose was.
I'll
help you.
You know what?
Everyone finds a new purpose every now
It turns out that like
Apparently, I'm
roughly.
going to find a new one.
It turns out that like roughly every 8 months, I find a new purpose. So
Santos
let's,
has
do
a purpose
this.
for all. If you would like to learn more, we can teach you.
She
About the joys of
She
Santa.
I
looks
wanna-
over at when you say that. She like you point at your arm, and it's just obviously completely dead.
Oh man, how did that happen?
And she walks up to it.
Herbert.
What?
She
You
walks,
did it.
She walks up to you, and she like looks at you, and she looks into your eyes, and she puts her hands on either side of your face, and she
And kisses you.
holds you for a second, and she closes her eyes, and you feel
Man, she's going in
warmth
for
in
the
your
kiss.
cheeks,
She's going in for the kiss.
and then you feel life come back to your arm, and it twitches, and you can feel it working again.
Oh my gosh.
She's insane. Grab the hoop, bring it. Zane! I want you to meet.
None of the gold is up here, by the way.
Who cares?
Naturally.
I want you to meet this lovely lady.
I
Yes.
push her out of the way. Zane, I killed a dragon.
Yeah, sure you did.
Anyways,
First
no,
off-
wait.
It's still going.
No.
No,
All of
us
you.
first.
Who is this woman? Do
That's
you know
where
who
I'm
this woman
going.
is?
Oh, that's Yanis.
She know that
I think
This
he's about to tell us.
lovely
Everybody
lady-
be quiet.
is older than you, which is really exciting. She's
I-
also more powerful than you, which is also
He
really
knows who
exciting.
she is.
She also doesn't remember who she is, but clearly you do
I
because you
appreciate
remember
what you have to say.
everything.
None of you studied your history, did you?
I mean, actually, I know a lot of history.
Then you know about the first light. We will all move
We're
there.
all gonna go to the drop point.
We have all
Wait,
of the
do we have
items
all
that
the
we
things?
need.
Yes.
We have all
No,
of
the
the items that
book.
we need.
When did you get the book?
We have all the items we need.
Zane, stop finding stuff without us. It's way less fun.
It wasn't me that found it.
Oh, who found it?
Tickle Fritz.
Fritzy found it.
I just really hope that like Tickle
Fritz
Fritz
was
has
busy.
known where it was this whole time.
Tickle Fritz is always
And
busy.
was like, oh, you mean this book that I used to find this spell that I made my moving pictures with? I always wondered what that was.
From the door, you hear, actually, you see there, Miss Smarty Pants.
truth.
I went ahead and traveled to the what did you call it there? The other continent, and I just went ahead and found it myself. We had an idea where it was. I followed a few leads, and I walked into a big library place and took out a library book. If you get my meaning.
Man, you guys have fun without us.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I would have taken you guys with me, but we only got one game left.
Well, we just got real meta.
And when that happens, leaves appear in a big circle, and Gwendolyn steps forward and she says, "I've received your message. Are we ready?" And Zane says, "Yes, Gwendolyn, darling. We will be leaving in 2 days. Get our things ready. We have everything we need. Let's go to the drop-off point." And Santos be with us.
Praise Santos!
And game.
I don't want to take her there.
There was no magical swag in the horde?
Wowie.